Okay, so like I mentioned in the previous video, I did want to come out to the cemetery in Georgetown, which is where I am. It's the town neighboring Jarrell, south of Jarrell. And this, I wanted to visit the three families mentioned that fell victim to the storm in '97. And the first grave that I was able to find is the Moehring family. And here's where they lie. I don't really know what to say when I come out and do. I mean, it's not like I do a lot of videos with gravesite videos, but I never really know what to say. And there's always this feeling of, should I even be doing this? Is it wrong to film and document others' loved ones for whatever the reason? And in this case, I'm just sharing with anybody who might be interested in the Jarrell tornado story. And these guys they're part of it. And I'm one of the many, I'm sure, that are interested in the story. So anyway, I don't know what to say. I didn't know these people, obviously, but it's just pretty, I don't know the word, surreal. Being, I'm standing where where they lie, and it's a sad thing, It was a long time ago, but it happened. I think about the storm and the devastation that it created, and just what these folks went through. But this is the main marker there, and it mentions right there, departed this life together during the tornado at Jarrell, Texas. The time is interesting because, like I said, the research that I did, and I even mentioned it in the previous video as well, that the touchdown, the tornado was documented at 3:40, and it didn't make its way into the Double Creek until after that. So from 3:40 to 3:53. So I don't know. That 3:15 time is interesting to me. Either way, this is Father Keith, the mother Cindy, and the two boys Eric and Ryan. These guys are just a couple of years older than I am. Wow. And just over to the left, across the driveway here, is the Igo family. Now this is the family of 5. This is the name that's mentioned, that you see mentioned quite a bit when it comes to any mentioning of the Jarrell tornado victims. This name is probably one of the first results you're going to get. I don't know too much about them. I just know a little that I read was they're prominent figures in the community. Larry and Joan there. Joan was a school teacher, I believe, and Igo Elementary was actually named in her honor. They also have a memorial dedicated to them in Jarrell Memorial Park, where I was just at. I didn't know that at the time when I recorded that video, but yeah, they do. But I'm looking for their children. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I don't know how they I don't like to step on top of graves if I can help it. So yeah, here we go. Here's a good shot. So Larry and Joan would be right there, directly in front of that, and then their oldest child is Audrey. She is right here. I'll go between these. There's her marker. She was 17 years old. Okay, hold on a second. I'm figuring this out now. Let's go back this way. So this is a family marker. That's all that is. It's really interesting how they decided to plot these. I mean, if I'm looking at this correctly, this indicates Larry and Joan, the parents, when they were married. But these 5 are the individuals of the family. But the names are facing that way, which you would think they're facing this way, where the remains would be laying this way, right? Or, yeah, okay, so they are, I would think they're laying that way, feet that way, and their marker is just at their foot. That's what that has to mean. So it's just, this right here is kind of so close, right next to Larry there. You think usually the remains are in front of the marker. From what the little that I know from visiting any type of cemeteries. But I digress. This is where Larry would lie. Larry, and then there's Joan over here. And it just shows you Audrey over there. And then back around this side. That's the other, these are the 2 boys, teenage boys. Oh, yeah, these are 15-year-old twins. That's what. They both just celebrated their 15th birthday. 3 weeks before. But yeah, this is it. This is where the Igos plot, where they lie. Now the third family that I had mentioned in the previous video, the Smith family, the family of 3, Cynthia, and her 2 daughters, Brandy, and I forget the other name. I don't know. They are here as well. I just don't know where. And yeah, we're kind of running out of time, and I don't know where they are. I thought that everybody was closely, the way it's written, the article that I found, the source that I found, the way it's written is that they're all buried together nearby. But that is definitely the case with the Moehring family and the Igo family over there. But I'm not seeing the Smith family nearby, so. But after I recorded the last video, I did run into another source that mentioned, actually I think it was another YouTube video that mentioned a good handful of other family names that perished, and where their respective homes were on the map, in the map of Jarrell. So that was really interesting to see. But if you paid attention to me coming in, if you're ever in the area, and this is what you want to pay. You want to pay your respects or whatnot. When you come into this cemetery, when you're driving toward it, you just make a left. This little corner section, when you make a left, all here and behind me is I was reading on the cemetery map. It's called the 1993 edition, the section that they added. So all of this was developed, is that the right word, in 93 for graves. So I'm assuming every grave here is 93 and after. But that's it. I just wanted to show these 3 graves, pay my respects, and while I'm kind of in the middle of this renewed interest in the Jarrell tornado and the 27th anniversary this week. So anyway, thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. And again, as always, see you on the next one.